the end of this course, you're going to have a degree. You can't enter the teaching profession without one. There's the minimum entry requirement, a degree. It's a pretty high minimum entry requirement, isn't it? A degree. So we're not talking about a couple of GCSEs to get into teaching. You've got to have a degree. And then it's not finished. You've got to come on a course like this and acquire 33 competences and skills. Why isn't it good enough for you to be, have a degree and have the training and have met the standard? Why do you have to be continuously learning?
Try and improve, and we're always trying to constantly improve ourselves, and that's just the natural way of things, that you always try and get better at everything.
Yeah.
No child is ever going to be the same as someone you taught 5 years ago or in 4 years' time.
Yeah.
It's every child's individual, and therefore you need to meet their needs every single time.
That's right. One thing that characterises a profession is the onus on people not just to rest on the laurels of their qualifications and education, but actually to continually develop their practice and their expertise and their knowledge. Universities and academics will research things that feed in to our best practice, and it is our responsibility to draw on that.
If you work in a shop, you can say like the shelves stacked, or if you're a cleaner, you can say like the bedrooms are all done now. But with the things that you normally associate professional jobs to be, they're normally like defined as careers as well, whereas other ones aren't. There isn't really an end point to where your work stops.
And there's never a time when you are going to be the perfect teacher, because there's always new strategies and new things to accomplish and strive for.
Professional people want to do their best for their clients, for the children and parents they're there to serve. And so having a personal commitment as well as a collegial and professional commitment to constantly developing your practice is something the public expect. This is an interesting one, a career-long commitment to professional development. You will be expected not just to say at the end of this course, right, I know it all now, I've got a degree, I'm a teacher, don't need to learn anything else. You won't be thinking that. You'll be thinking, I need to go on more courses. I need to go and observe some other teachers who are more experienced, who are really good at teaching maths or what have you, and learn from them. And you share ideas, and you're constantly wanting to develop. You know that when you enter teaching, it's the first stage. You're going to be a classroom teacher. You've got lots of responsibilities, but they're relatively limited compared to people who are head of department, head of a phase, deputy head of a primary school, curriculum coordinator. You will know that as you progress, you can take on more responsibility, more seniority. It can become quite complex, and you can go specialise. You can go in different directions. The onus to professionally develop gives you that opportunity that you can become a specialist in something, special needs teaching or whatever, or you can become a manager, you can become a head of department or a head teacher. So that principle about constantly not just maintaining, but developing your practice is something we all expect of all our professional groups.